wanna vibe, that's a vibe. Yeah, that's a vibe. It's a vibe, that's a vibe. Yeah.
For vibes only.
What's the vibe, y'all? Welcome to another episode of For Vibes Only, Duval's funniest podcast. You heard it here first. We are. You have your wonderful, amazing Duvalian host, myself, Nada Boo, my BFF, Dewana the Great, aka Dee. We also have Ego over here, aka Eric, and then we have Prince Akeem, aka Kobe.
Hello.
Yay!
Hi guys. Hello.
Woo, hi guys. Woo. What do you say on what was Arsenio?
Woo, woo, woo.
Like the dog from Roof.
At the end like that.
I got time. All right, thank you all for joining us again. We have another fun-filled, packed episode for you today. But before we get into this episode, we wanted to let y'all know that we have good news and bad news, okay? So I'm going to hit y'all with the bad news first. The bad news is this will be our last episode that you will be seeing, okay?
Oh.
Cue tears. We love you all so very much, but we are going to have to make this our last episode. The good news is we're just going to gear up for season 4. So this will be our last episode, and we're going to just take a couple weeks off. Don't worry, y'all ain't got to wait until next year, nothing like that. We're going to take a few weeks off, at least 4 to 6 weeks off, I think. Like about 6 weeks. Let's put it at 6 weeks off so that we can come back to y'all better and with some more content and some guests in the show. And then we'll come back season 4 with some great stuff for you guys. Kobe is doing his music. My singing has been taking off.
Hey.
And Eric's in my ear. Anyway, Kobe and Eric are doing music, and Dee and I, we got mom shit to do, and some other stuff that we got in the works and stuff. Dee has been working on her photography. Yes, I was looking because I'm like, I don't know if I can speak on that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm working on some things as well. So we're just gonna come back better than ever for season 4. So thank y'all for riding with us and continue to ride with us. We still have a great show for y'all today. And then you can still catch up, like,
What the fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to make it such a big
so am I boring you? Are we boring you?
You kind of.
When we come back for season 4, it'll be 3. So
Trey vibes only.
Trey vibes only, baby. Anyway, we have a great show for you guys today. We are going to have a vibin' and all. I will make sure to have a vibin' and all for this week. Dee is going to have some divine thoughts, and then we have a little twist on the accent, Prince Akeem. So, yeah. So let's get into it all with our buzz.
Excited.
So one thing I have been thinking about. Well, first of all, how's everyone doing? I'm so sorry.
Oh, great. I got this phlegm in my throat.
Don't
I
like
can't. Maybe I've been drinking too much milk.
Quit swallow. Never mind.
I was thinking it, but I didn't want to take it there because I don't want to be the one. I was gonna say, but I ain't want to do that though.
She did say on the previous episode though, that's none of my business though. How have you been here?
The milk.
Milk.
Man milk?
I have been having more
Man
milk.
milk. Get the man milk.
Oh, ski.
I get the man milk on my chin. I like man
That's
milk.
gross. I was being gross.
Man, we're using man milk.
I like man milk.
In the group chat, man.
That's just as gross as cock. I hate cock.
I don't like coffee.
Yeah, I don't like cocky. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like
Correction, they love dick but don't like cock.
Yeah.
Right.
that. The word,
Right.
Right.
Not
Cause I take both.
not the member.
Eric. It's a joke. Eric, how are you?
Pretty damn good. You know, can't complain.
Be like,
Who's happy
I'm
all the
gonna cry.
time?
Well, you know.
God
Oh, that
damn.
nigga gonna cry.
Why?
I don't like that nigga so easygoing.
Right.
I used to love it. Now I'm getting pissed. God damn it. I'm hanging out with you. I'll be over tomorrow. I want to have an easygoing day, Eric.
Right.
So I'm hanging out with you tomorrow.
You know, don't come tomorrow. I think you got some house installments you don't want to be a part of.
Okay, next weekend we'll do some stuff. But you're doing great. This is good.
I'm pretty damn high right now,
That's
but
good.
you know, good.
You vibing. I love it. This is good stuff. All right, well, let's just jump in.
Is that what I feel?
Fuck me, huh?
You know what? When I looked
I
over
thought
to
we
you,
had already asked
I was
you.
thinking to myself, did I ask him? And then
I'm doing terrible now
You
because it's
alright,
really
that
good to be
nigga alright.
fucking vibes only.
listen,
You alright.
we did not mean that.
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't important no more. So if I ain't here for the next season, you know the fuck why.
You know we don't need that.
Next fucking subject.
How are you, Kobe?
It don't matter no more.
Yes, it does.
It don't matter.
Good.
It ain't like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wanted to tell the people that I'm trying to prepare for my fucking video shoot that's
Yes.
coming up this fucking week.
Yes.
But it's all good, you know what I'm
Please
saying.
tell us.
I don't want to tell
For
about
what
it.
song? Will you include a snippet?
Excuse me?
Will you include a snippet in the video?
Not for you.
Okay, not for me. It's for the people.
I think about it.
Okay, not for me though, because I don't want to hear it. I don't care.
Right. I know you do.
Yeah,
I know you
it's
do.
definitely for them.
Right. Yeah, it's for the
Okay,
girls.
we're
to
not. We're. Excuse me.
I'm
For the girls with butt.
play. It's really not because in the
Excuse
song,
me. I've been up to 4 squats a day. God damn it.
my nigga, you was up to 9 at first.
I said
like that.
2.
Right.
I was gonna say you did.
I just
I
want to
said
know who gonna wild with me in the video.
Who gonna what? Wild with you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I wish I was gonna be here. I would be
Wow.
here.
DD,
Oh.
don't volunteer for that
Don't do
foolishness
it.
he got in his fucking mind.
I didn't raise my hand.
I'm just saying, it sounded like you was over there interested in what he talking. Listen, that nigga there.
I love it. I would love to
look
hear
at the buddy.
Looks like
I would
nothing but
love
mischief.
to know
Right.
what Eric wants
Looks
for this
like
video.
nothing
What are
but
your hopes for the video,
mischief.
Eric?
Well, you know, never mind. You know, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Tupac's video.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I get around.
When Casey took the champagne and poured it down
That's it.
the girl and you
That's
know,
what you want.
let it go in his cup.
Oh,
Oh wow.
that's what you want.
Yeah, you know, it's just something in that ball.
Yeah, I
Okay.
won't be participating in
Okay.
anything
See,
going down my crash.
you supposed to wild out. That's what you're supposed to do. If I was here,
Something in
okay.
that ballpark, you know.
I guess because I'm weird, I'm supposed to watch, even though it's my fucking song.
Yeah, you just watch.
I don't know. I might partake.
See,
I don't know.
in the pool.
You want to let somebody pour some champagne down you?
Cause see,
But the question is, Eric, because you got new carpet, and it will be here.
It's gonna be towels down.
It'll dry. Don't
In the
worry.
kitchen. Because you know, to go through towels.
I mean, that's
Listen,
towels.
it'll be fine.
It'll be
You do
alright.
what you do. You have a good time here.
Yeah.
That's
right. You live it up.
Have them hoes do it for you.
up.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Okay, sorry. So moving on. Okay, so I wanted to start the show with, I was thinking about a few things, and I really got a little peed off about some stuff, okay? And I wanted to bring it up. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I have been like doing shit around the house and stuff, and I realized that I don't like people who
Me?
don't curse.
Damn.
You
No,
know, people.
I don't like people who don't curse. Why?
You think they too much of a goody two shoes?
I don't know. Why the fuck you don't curse? What do you say when you hit your toe?
God dang it.
Dag nabbit. No. Even because I'd be like, shit, shoot. Like,
In front of the churn.
yes.
Right.
Why won't you curse?
In front of
I don't
the
like
churn.
people that don't curse. And
Fuck
especially if
them
you have kids. Especially if you have kids. How could you not curse? If you have a fucking
That's
job.
like asking the
If
question.
you driving in Jacksonville.
That's like asking the question. If you're in the forest, or not you, or if a tree falls in the forest,
Oh, and no one's around to
and
hear
no
it.
one's around, does it make a sound? Do they really not curse? Or is it because you're there
That they don't curse.
that they don't curse?
Cause like cursing is like it puts a little spice on something.
Right, like
It
some
sure-
motherfucker.
It ain't nothing.
It
It's
adds the
easy.
salt and pepper.
Cause if you tell your kids
Salt
like
and pepper.
get yourself in the house,
The salt and pepper.
get your ass in the house.
Cussing is an art.
The salt
It is.
and pepper.
Cause when you
Put
do it
stuff
just
in front
right,
of the cuss word that
You better put some
capitalized.
water on that damn shit.
Right.
Salt
You
and
better-
pepper.
yeah, you're so stupid. It's definitely not salt and pepper. Cuss word.
If
Well, maybe
if you season your cuss words like that.
like damn and hell. That's the salt and pepper. But I want the lemon pepper. I want the fuck.
No,
I want some old
Salt and
taste.
pepper is-
Damn can
What
be thrown
the
in some
doohickey?
way. Damn can be thrown in some ways. Now, you know what? Yeah, that shit bothers me too.
What, when people don't curse?
Yep.
Yeah.
My wife.
Okay.
Yep, another one. We talk about her a lot.
My name Bennett.
I couldn't take a motherfucking argument that we had serious. And I hate people who do this shit too. This is what she did. I'm talking about we did argue.
Oh shit.
She crying. I wouldn't be with you dealing with your ass.
Oh no.
What the rest of it? H-I-T? My ass? What are you talking about?
No. Yeah, she thought you said ass. Your ass? Come on.
That's what I'm saying, like.
I want some XYZ words.
Right. No, fuck that. You got to.
Give me some shit.
I'm not gonna be able to take you serious if you don't cuss me the fuck out.
Yeah.
If you don't cuss
If
me.
you don't mean it.
I know I had to piss her off one day because this woman that don't cuss cussed me, slapped the fuck out one time.
You ain't know she had it in her.
I didn't, and I'm talking about. I'm the aggressor in my marriage because she don't like confrontation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I came home, my nigga, and it's like in her beginning stages of being a wife, we ate chicken, and it got tiring, dog. Like her homegirl showed her a new way to cook the chicken. So now we eating curry, that goddamn chicken 3 times a week. I came home and I said something about it. I was like, ah, damn, bro, you eating chicken again. That nigga threw that motherfucking fork down. You know, you gotta have a fork to flip the chicken over. Nigga said, just don't fucking eat it, come here. Shit.
Yes, girl.
All right.
Let that nigga know. Stop. What
know what happened?
That said,
I
baby,
ate the fuck out of that chicken.
I ate the bone, baby.
baby, this shit good.
I ate the fuck out that curry that night,
I
boy.
like this.
Shit.
Baby, we got leftovers.
Baby, you did something different.
I ate the fuck
Let
out
his
that
ass
chicken.
know.
Shit, nigga. I think my churn probably had something to do with it all day with her being home.
Oh yeah, that's what she's not like.
Right. And all I said was one thing, like, damn, baby, chicken, the gun.
It just take that one guy.
Now, why you ain't do that to the churn, though? Shit.
How did the rest of the night
No, we
go?
probably been doing it to the church. That's why you got that shit. Cause
How
we
the
been
rest
so.
how the rest of the night go?
Oh
I didn't say shit
no.
else to her, shit.
That was it.
Then the bad thing about it is, because that was one of my horniest nights ever. I'm talking about, I was scared to ask for it. Excuse me.
Can I get a little piece?
Off the corner.
Can I smell it? I didn't want to smell
Right,
it.
that's all right. I just
smell it.
I just go lock myself in the bathroom again and you said don't touch the towels behind the toilet, right? Okay.
Everything else okay.
Right. And just the side note, I just want you to know because black people do that, just side note, if you have those towels that mean don't touch in the bathroom, I touch them. I don't give a fuck.
Yo,
I sure do.
Because niggas don't,
real quick.
niggas don't have paper towel in their bathroom, so guess what, bitch? I'm not coming out your motherfucking bathroom doing this. Guess what, bitch? I'm all on your paint towels.
Now I do have paper towels, but at my friend's house, I be like, I don't want to waste paper towels just for me. So yes, I'm gonna use the regular fucking towel.
And in this fucking bachelor pad here, all we do is come over here, shake it, baby.
Well,
my shirt.
yeah, since we always have a change of clothes, I'm like, all right, let me go dry my other clothes.
Yeah, because I can't.
It's okay.
Because somebody, I don't know who it is.
Polaroid picture.
Y'all stupid. Okay, so
With
yeah,
Fedora.
hate that. I hate people who don't curse. I hate motherfuckers who buy only a 4-pack of tissue.
Oh my God.
Just go to Sam's.
I can't.
Why the fuck are you only buying 4 rolls of tissue? It's not gonna go to waste. Buy a 6.
That's
At
like,
least a minimum.
Or like weed smokers buying 1 pack of blunt.
Blunts. Oh, I don't even smoke
See,
weed.
now
That
pisses
aggravates me.
off. That pisses me
Are
off.
you a 4-pack buyer? And this have 4 people in your house. If you buy 4 rolls of tissue, I'm about to get. You need to go. It's really about to be 3 5.
I ain't bought tissue. in
Oh, okay.
years.
Yeah, that's right.
What
I
you
still,
do,
man. I still, man. I've been stealing them for years.
Listen. Now I wish I had a plug like that to steal some tissue. I was thinking because his wife buys the tissue.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and he talking
She
about
probably do. She do. But I'm talking about when that whole shit with the stove happened.
Oh yeah.
We racked up on it at the job, and I was like, "Oh, y'all bringing it in? I'll take it out."
Fuck that shit.
I always have tissue. I'm always buying the 6-pack or more. Or is it the 12 are you buying? I'm not buying no 4-pack of goddamn tissue.
Y'all run through it pretty quick.
No. But even if we did, like, I'm not buying 4 packs of tissue. I'm not buying 4 rolls. That's just, no. Because you're going, no.
Do you have to have like complaints with your husband and your son about using a whole bunch of it?
No. No, I just feel like it's stupid to buy a 4-pack of tissue.
I used to get yelled at as a child because we used to use so much motherfucker.
But y'all, you were eating the tissue.
Right. But see, years of experience and taught me you as a man, you don't need no more than 4 slits of that motherfucker. Wipe your ass, fold that bitch, and wipe again.
For
Where's that?
4
For what?
squares?
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
no.
Even for Dookie?
No.
Yeah, bro.
They don't
Nah,
wipe for
nigga.
nothing else.
Nah,
Right, whatever you gonna milk.
No.
You talking
Man, milk
about
in the butt.
4 slits?
Oh,
Shit.
nah, ain't no
Fold, nigga, get your little 4 of them and then rock that. Y'all must be getting them thin. That's why y'all getting your hands
y'all
ripped through it.
using-
Now you got doodle on your finger.
No, I
It's for comfortability.
I know the
would say
sounds.
that word.
don't. I don't see like a Charmin real
Really
thick. I don't like Charmin because it's real thick.
Yeah.
I like Angel Salt, but nigga, I don't give a fuck what kind of tissue it is. They ain't using no 4 squares.
I gotta use
It's
4
for
squares of the
comfortability.
thick.
I do
and
like
that's just
this.
Go get some tissue and let's see how that is.
First off, that's what make the shit get all crumbly, and then y'all be wanting head. Let me go make myself more comfortable and shit. You want head, then got toilet paper strips in your damn coochie.
First of all,
No, because what you're not gonna do is tell me what the fuck I do.
No.
You do.
I
You
go
do.
if no
You
no no because what I do is I go if I use the restroom I use the restroom. I'm going to use the toilet paper. I'm going to take care of my business. Once I finish, if I have any sort of inkling that we finna get it in, I'm cleaning up down there. I don't want no tissue down there. I don't want no sweat.
But you don't be like in the fuck, so that's
So okay, and let me tell you, for a person who do, I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. I have flushable wipes in every bathroom.
I like
so
to fuck
after
now. Motherfucker.
after I use the bathroom, after I use toilet paper, I'm using the flushable wipes. So I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
Right.
And you should have flushable wipes in your house anyway. If you don't, y'all should get it, especially even after you shimmy.
They're always on sale.
Yes, and after you shimmy, even if you use it for only when you shimmy, it's great. I don't recommend like that's the first wipe is you using flushables. No, use the tissue first, and then get in there with the flushables. You know.
But I'm gonna tell you this, as a maintenance man, it says that it's flushable. You're not supposed to be flushing that shit.
Really?
As a maintenance man, you're not supposed to be flushing
The
that shit.
cotton out flushable wipes.
Like on some G shit, I was just telling my peoples this on our vacation. When you take your pad and your period and stuff off and they wrap it up and put it in the toilet,
Nobody is supposed to do
You're
that.
you're
not
not supposed to do that shit, but people do it. You know what I'm saying?
Women,
Where's
ladies.
flushable wipes? Like
But I'm saying
Yeah.
like wipes. If when it hits the water, if it doesn't dissolve right then, you're not supposed to flush it.
Well, with that
'Cause
shit,
it's
it's
a wax
all
ring.
on me.
It's a wax ring
Right.
basically that's on the toilet basically, you know what I'm saying? And over time, if you keep flushing and flushing and flushing, it can flush awkwardly and cover up the hole that it goes down. And if that bitch don't dissolve, the next person come in and dookie, that shit backing up slowly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we haven't had any problems yet. Cross that bridge when you get to it. Get
Right.
the flushable wipes, y'all. Especially
Cause you got a new house, so everybody ain't
No,
able.
I was just gonna say, if you're in an apartment, it ain't your shit. Flush them
Exactly.
motherfuckers. I will flush baby wipes.
If you in the apartment, you bet not.
What?
Nigga, you share a motherfucking drink with the people upstairs, next door, around town.
I ain't got
Flush it.
Okay, think it's a game when you in the shower and the scary movie happen like, why this brown water coming out my tub? Yeah, you're stepping in shit.
Well, I don't know. I don't like it. Just get the flushable
People
wipes.
change, Kobe.
But don't buy a 4-pack of tissue, y'all. Don't do that. I don't like that.
Change?
Don't do that.
What they change?
people change.
As far as what?
Toilet
I
paper?
like to have
Sex.
Oh.
Saying my dog don't like.
Of course, shit. A hungry person
We've
like
been
to eat
having
when they're not
fun.
eating.
I'm just kidding. You said
You
what?
realize you like to eat once you ain't ate in a while.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying.
It's me.
You ain't ate or you ain't. That's a motherfucker.
I'ma do both.
I'm finna say, you eating every day.
I'ma do both.
You eating every goddamn day.
I'ma do both.
Right.
I am.
Shit.
So anyway, don't buy 4 packs of tissue, y'all.
Please.
Another thing,
Go to
pisses
Sam.
me off. I don't like people who only put 10 in a tank. There, in your car, why the fuck you only putting $10 in when you won't eat?
I don't understand that either.
I might ain't got it. I might ain't got it today. I'm waiting till the next check. Everybody ain't able. I used to do that. I can't do it in that gas guzzler now because that bitch will start shimmying when I try to.
I hate that.
Bitch, am I on the bridge? Bitch, am I on the bridge? Why my shit all shaking?
I don't like that.
Hey, you ever did this right here? Like, you pulled up to the tank and you see that shit said like 287. You were like, damn, somebody going through it. Like,
I never looked at the when they
the person before you, you're like, ooh, shit, somebody going in. Hey, 287, bitch.
Somebody ain't making
Well, you ain't got right.
or somebody just trying to make it home.
Right.
What was you driving on motherfucking gas guzzler?
They were driving a lawnmower.
You know what?
Could have been. They put
Could've
something
been a
in the
lawnmower.
gas can.
If I see a nigga pushing the lawnmower up to the gas mark,
I'm
then
talking
I'll
about
believe
gas
it.
can.
No, nigga, I work with them bitches. Ain't no gas can. Hell no.
$2.
Right.
I don't like that though. Don't
You
even
got a
$10.
mean.
It's your car. Why you only putting $10 in there?
He might only go to work in the job across the street.
Give a fuck.
You never know.
No, I don't like that.
He don't go nowhere.
I don't like $10.
Just
What if you drive the Urkel car? That might not need more than $10.
Urkel car don't even take gas, nigga.
I ain't talking about the new one. I'm talking about the old one.
The old one, that shit wasn't gas.
What?
You don't remember on the show? That shit was all electric.
Earl.
Oh, it wasn't.
Show no. My bad. My bad, y'all.
I'm out.
Okay. So I don't know. That's what I have been thinking about. I was pumping gas at the gas station,
Yeah,
and then I was
what you have been thinking.
yes, and I was filling up, and then I was like, when it got to 10, and I'm just sitting, and I was like,
Let's go.
I don't like that shit.
You know what? It feels like an awkward moment.
That's like,
Why?
Reynolds phones!
hey, that's like y'all ain't never seen the niggas that go by. Well, I used to do this.
Go ahead, tell it. Say it, please. What you
Go buy the 1 and 2 cigarettes.
What they gonna Lucy?
Let me get a Lucy.
I ain't smoking, so I don't
Me
know.
neither, but that's so funny.
I smoked it one time and Eric, my cousin Twan, I'm gonna beat my ass. Some niggas looked out the door, and he looked out the door to see what I was doing, and he see me with that cigarette. Niggas say, "Oh hell no, Twan, he got a cigarette." Them niggas chased me around the whole job.
Like it was a pipe.
Cigarettes, no.
Did
but
you
I was
smoke
smoking
cigarettes?
yeah.
So why was it okay for you to smoke cigarettes but not?
Well, because
I'm innocent. That's why.
The fuck?
I'm pure.
Nah,
The fuck?
I'm pure.
The fuck?
you was smoking innocent, but you wasn't innocent.
I was pure.
You don't let me smoke.
I knew smoking wasn't for me that day I smoked dro.
The last time I let you smoke it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and things happen.
And this
Things
nigga said he was itching.
I was.
From the niggas.
From dro.
Oh yeah, I'm.
Dro. I'm talking about that shit. Y'all niggas ain't itching.
Angel does, home. Let me stop.
Is that the syrup? What is drug?
He talking about is that the syrup?
Yeah.
Is that the syrup?
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. Dro,
You
best
was
thing
thinking
smoke.
lean?
yeah.
She talking about is that the syrup?
Well, I can't blame you for that because I ain't with the hip terms either.
Yeah, when you say dro, I don't know.
I never knew the kids were saying like the new thing for you crazy is you ugly. And so when the kid heard me
He
tell like a
ugly.
joke, he was like, bro, you ugly as fuck. Beat your ass, nigga. But you don't know me like that, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
And the Zaza.
Man.
I thought that was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Zaza. I said,
What is that?
You about to tell me something new.
Oh.
Oh, that's what it is?
Okay, yeah. I'm about to say,
It's like
what
I
is
guess
that?
it's like a higher grade now.
Yeah,
Smoking that
it's-
Zaza.
A lot of niggas
Something,
be
something,
lying.
something.
That shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
ain't Zaza first.
supposed.
So Kobe, when you said that, he was like, when you said the joke and the boy said you ugly. And so I remember one time, it was in high school, one of my friends, he was walking from like the portables going to the bathroom or whatever, it was on the hall pass. And it was some boys outside, and like it was like 2 of the white boys in there or whatever, and they was playing the shit. So then he said, my friend walked by, he said that the boy was like, why the fuck you do that? Where the fuck you going, you fucking fat bitch, or something like that. And then my friend was like, oh bitch, you ain't talking to me because I'll whoop your ass. I'll drag you all up and down Terry Parker, like, I'll whoop your ass, I don't fucking, and he was like, the boy was like, excuse me, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. Like, he was talking to his friend. So my friend thought he was talking to him. He's like, oh bitch, you ain't talking to me. Cause I'll whoop your ass. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know how embarrassing that gotta be for you to turn up and turn down just that quick?
And you got to because you wrong.
Right, my bad.
Oh, bitch, you're talking because I'll whoop your ass. I'll drag you all the way.
Right, you gotta turn up just that quick to turn back down. That's hard, bro.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, I'm
bro.
sorry.
You know what? You know
But this
what?
one boy tripped me out when he was like, excuse me? I wasn't talking to you.
Right, oh shit.
I would have lost it. That shit
Oh,
was
God.
the best.
Oh God.
Shit.
Awkward moment.
No.
Rhythm spoons!
Oh my God.
So if I had to just go right into the next shit. So okay, I don't have a vibin or nah, but I wanted to say something that Didi had said, and I wanted to make it like a, even though Didi said it, like make it like a knowledge with not a moment or something. But Didi said, healthy relationships require uncomfy conversations. That was out there.
No.
Okay, so yes, healthy relationships require uncomfortable conversations.
Grown man shake on
Yeah,
that one.
so real firm.
Yeah. That was
So and I just
Well, I
thought
ain't heard you.
that was just, it was gold
You delicate.
because yeah, you're just trying to feel.
You know, goddamn, macho man.
Tell me I can't give a handshake.
I hate y'all. Anyway, so and it just I love that statement because especially in the world that we're living in today, and they try to say that the conversation needs to be had, especially like within your company. Like I know in my company they're trying to say like have the conversation about race and people being different as far as like black people or the LGBTQ community or whatever and things like that. And a lot of people don't have those conversations because they are uncomfortable. But in order to have a healthy relationship, you have to have those conversations because I know my manager, I was the only black person on my team, and she couldn't say like when the email went out and she was speaking on like the diversity stuff and blah 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 with everything that's going on, she couldn't say it.
Right.
She couldn't say, and I know she didn't mean it in a way, but because it is an uncomfortable thing, she couldn't say it. She couldn't say like African American or black people or George Floyd or nothing like that. She couldn't, but a lot of people can't do that.
She probably used saying nigger. That's
No, I don't think that's the case at all. I don't think so. No, she definitely is not that type. But it was just, it's uncomfortable. And I was like, damn it, I don't come off to make people uncomfortable in that way about things like that because I make jokes to lighten the situation about black people and stuff like that, like so that they don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you don't know, and because they're so uncomfortable, they do things that make them seem racist or that they're trying to, so like, and it's just, that's in relationships also, like that's the only way any relationship will flourish is if you have those uncomfortable conversations about everything.
Definitely, because a lot of times the other person may not know that you are feeling some type of way. Nobody's a mind reader, okay? Nobody. So it's kind of like some conversation.
Oh, she knows she was a psychic. My bad. Go ahead.
And she was a fraud. But it's like you don't know. Like even a lot of times I hear, "Well, you already know," or "You should already know." I may know it, but sometimes it needs to be brought to my attention. Because there's a difference between me knowing and then, there you go. Hey,
Right.
here's a little reminder.
Exactly.
Because sometimes we forget, we get so lost in day-to-day routines and just living life in general. We get so caught up in kids and life and work and just trying to survive. We forget that some things that it may be important to you. You just,
But I don't know. You got to tell me.
you have to,
And then we need to have that conversation.
and that conversation needs to be had.
Well,
Yes.
kind of off subject. You really don't think your boss or whoever you talking about said it before?
No, I'm not saying she's probably never said it. I don't think so though, because I don't know, because she's a person who I can tell she grew up around black people.
But I don't give a fuck what you say or may think.
You think all white people have said it?
All white people have said it or thought it. How do you know not to say it?
Because they've heard
Because they're
it.
not teaching you, you know what I'm saying, not to say
Not
it.
say it.
So how do you know about the fucking word in the first place? Because if you never said it
I mean,
and y'all wasn't teaching
If you don't hear it though,
right,
either,
you wouldn't know about it.
Right.
You wouldn't know about it.
But I mean,
And
she
after a couple black eyes, you know what I'm saying? They probably-
I got a feeling that the same person, you said that was a manager, she done looked at a couple of applications like, nigga please.
no,
Like,
no. Listen, the reason why I don't think that she's like that in the company that I work for, because they encourage people, like, because they acknowledge, and it's a thing that, like, say, oh, we want people to do this, but to acknowledge it, like, they acknowledge the fact that there is a lack of diversity. They acknowledge it, and they're encouraging. They're like, hey, we noticed that. I noticed that this, that, and the third is, it only looks like this. No, we need people. Let's apply within. I need some of y'all to come on up and apply. If you feel like you fit the criteria, you've been here for so long, I need y'all to come on up.
Sure.
Ladies, I need, everybody, let's be diverse. That's what they want. That's what they're looking for. But I can't help it if, I don't have it. It's so stupid. They can't help it if they don't have it coming through. You know what I'm saying? On a resume, it may not look, on the resume, you can't tell about, like race and stuff like that. And then even people say, like, with the names and stuff like that. I got them long names at my company. We have that. Even my name Tanada. Like, it's a black name. I'm black. But that's not something that they look for. And like, my manager has never, although it may be uncomfortable, she just may not have had to have that conversation, because that could be something that she just hasn't had to have it. She don't have to have that conversation. But
Contrary to beliefs, a lot of people have not dealt with that or come into contact with
especially if they're not like that, and they're like, okay, people I'm around not like that. That's something that
they
they
haven't
never
endured it, but I do believe that people have been that way. I refuse to believe anybody who's driving a car hasn't said one.
Oh no, of course. Yes.
When I'm driving, I'm racist as fuck.
Oh.
Even against my people.
Oh, okay.
You black nappy head. You
No,
white.
I don't do that.
What? Oh my
I
God.
don't go that far.
am.
As far as to specify, as far as the race or anything, I don't ever do that.
Censor that?
No, we ain't censoring that shit. Cause I hear. Tell me if I'm lying.
You talk about when?
Tell me if with this right here. Tell me if I'm lying. If I'm lying, we'll cut this out. White men are the toughest when they're in traffic.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yes.
Thank you.
I can tell
White men are 100% tougher when you in traffic. Fuck you, fucking nigger. What, bitch? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Remember?
Right. And another thing, remember how tough that white man was that day? And he ain't know we was going to the subway too? How apologetic he was when we pulled up in that subway behind him? Dude, I was just saying, like, bro. Dude, you didn't have to cut me off like that, bro.
All I just wanted to say was,
Bro, I didn't know it was a car full of niggers. Like, shit. You guys want to kill me.
I was going to the same place I was going.
right.
And see,
I don't know. I don't know.
I can accept racism when you're driving. That's all I'm saying. If you call me a nigga,
fuck
if
that.
you call me a nigga and we driving, I did something wrong. You know what, white man? You're right. I am a nigga for that. I'm sorry.
No,
Go on about your day.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me being just rage off to the bullshit or what. But like, I don't.
Do you think black people can be racist?
Yes.
No.
Definitely.
Black people can be racist amongst their own
Yes.
kind too.
Yes.
And it's a lot of older people.
I think black people can be very racist.
Very
Okay,
racist.
they are.
So they're racist to white people too. They're racist to.
My mom.
I
I ain't gonna say she's racist.
ain't talking about your mama. Man.
My mama has showed
She's
signs.
an angel.
Right.
Has showed signs. Like, mama, I don't know about that. Like, why these white people got to be here with their damn dogs? Oh, they get on my mama.
That's not racist.
I know.
That's facts. Why the fuck do you have to bring that dog in here? Or that monkey?
That's not only white people that do that though.
You're
Now it ain't.
You're
right.
like,
Right,
that's what I'm
right.
saying.
Now.
Like
now.
Like some things you have to pull back. You like, mama.
That ain't even.
Right, mama.
Not even a white
mama.
thing.
Which one of y'all white people made it, mama?
Oh.
Like, mama.
Mama, that might be.
Mama. I know my mama not. I know she not racist, but she done made comments. And see, she, and then what to bother me about the shit is she'll hear me say shit and then be like, why would you say something like, I get it from your ass.
This come from you, mama.
Everything. I am a fucking split image of you, bro.
That's funny.
But you try so hard not to be.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna tell you what I can deal with as far as racism.
What?
If you can look me in my eyes and you tell me straight up off rip that you don't like black people and give me a reasonable reason behind it, I can accept
It ain't no reasonable reason.
What I'm saying is I can accept a person who's I can accept a person who's racist to my face. Then go home and be like, look at these niggers rioting,
Right?
fucking come at and then come to work like, hey, Kobe, fuck, did you catch the game last night? That fucking Trevor Lawrence is amazing.
I hate you. Now I remember being in like middle school and seeing my peers beating up on kids of another race, beating up on white kids and stuff like that for no reason. I was like,
right, and that drove them to not like black people.
Hate black people.
Right.
Some people have a reason to not. It's like, damn,
that's the reason why I like black people.
What's worse? That shit or a motherfucker just taking you out your habitat and saying you finna work and build this
Listen,
place.
and no, I understand exactly what you're saying when it comes to that. But we can't expect white people to listen to us and we like, my nigga, y'all brought us here, but then we want to tell them like, bitch, I didn't mug you and take your purse from you, so what the fuck you think all black people like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, we telling you like, y'all, and they like, my nigga, I didn't do that.
That was my granddad.
You know what I'm saying? That's my great granddad. You know what I'm saying?
But they not opposing against the shit. That's the problem.
It's
it's still a problem.
Wrong is wrong, and that's one thing that pisses me off because white people acting like wrong is wrong. Right. When that man kneeled on George Floyd neck, that was fucking wrong. He murdered that man. Period. I ain't saying that George Floyd didn't have to go to jail, nothing like that. That's the thing. He should be in jail then. That's what he should be in jail because he had a fake bill. Not dead. What's the fucking problem? Why are our people being killed? I'm not saying that they ain't have to be arrested, that they shouldn't have been taken in. Why are they being killed? And the majority of them shouldn't even have been in jail. Shouldn't have been going to jail. That's the problem.
They're killing us because we're not the minority and we control the vote. So if they kill us off, we can't vote.
I did see, it was either a meme or a video or something. It was a post. And one of the cops was saying that basically he arrests black people to keep them from voting.
See what I'm saying?
Damn.
See what I'm saying?
But this was before, the laws came into play and everything.
It's a fucked up reason, but they will find a way. And then what we have to work on too, like
voting and keep us from having guns.
What I want my black people to understand in those situations, dog, just take the L, get your ticket. Whatever the fuck they got to give.
It ain't that easy.
It ain't that easy, but see, that's the thing.
When you motherfuckers say you under arrest, you cannot say, you can't arrest me.
You can't
I'm
arrest
not
me.
going to jail.
Right. Don't give them a reason to kill you.
But you can't say that though, because what about the nigga,
the military?
For
Castile. And it was. And I'm not, like, all things are not just, like, the majority of these killings that's been happening with black people, they absolutely doing nothing fucking wrong. You telling me get my ID, I reach for my ID, you killing me, you shooting me. That's what you told me to do. It's like all of it is not, but some things can be prevented, and that's why I like to say, like, do not have the judge, jury, and the fucking executioner on the side of the goddamn road. Like, I understand what you're saying, but once the motherfuckers tell you under arrest, that's it. You go ahead and
just take the L.
You're going to have to. You're going to have to be on in court. All that yelling and pleading your case, you might be able, once you actually get in the backseat of the fucking car and things cool out, you might be able to talk it down.
They got them motherfucking body cams on them and they looking at that shit and they be like, bro, you didn't have no probable cause on
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He can sue us for this shit. Let that man go. You know what I'm saying? Let that man go. And see, that's what I need my dudes to, men especially. Men, like, bro, just take the L. I would rather my child to see me get arrested than my child to see me get murdered.
Right.
Because that's going to do some damage to her for the rest of her life, dog. I watched police kill my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
And they keep playing that on the fucking internet.
Right. And see, the thing about it is,
pull it up.
Why? Right. You can pull up a person's murder, dog. Like, I don't. You gotta excuse the pause because the shit. That's very touchy subject
being
for
a black
nigga,
man,
dog.
for real.
It's hard for us because a black man is always on defense.
Absolutely.
But I want us to understand, in that situation, dog, police ask you for your ID, where you going, just answer the question, dog. Answer the question, because at the end of the fucking day, it's better for you to get arrested than to be murdered, bro. At least you're gonna be able to go. If you know you wasn't doing shit, you ain't got no motherfucking drugs or nothing on you, they can't hold you for nothing. Now, I do understand you do have your rights, but if you don't know your rights, what's the point of telling him? You need to read up on your rights and figure out exactly what you can and cannot do. Because one thing about it is, I don't care if white people feel a certain type of way when I say shit like this, y'all are backwards. I've watched a white man hop in a fucking swamp and arm wrestle with a fucking alligator that had his dog in the mouth.
Of a black man.
But you scared of a black man.
It's no fucking way.
Unarmed black man at that. There's no fucking way, bro. You finna sit up here and make it seem, cause look at the train, bro. Like, white man not scared of alligator. He's scared of black man. Black man see an alligator. Oh shit!
I'm running.
Right.
No, fuck that. I got an even bigger one for you. The biggest thing that you say was we was animals, right? Well, if we was animals, why y'all treat the real animals
better than
us?
Right.
Way better.
Right. See,
But that's where black people, I believe, we need to come together in the sense of when things like this happen. And this is why black people, you need to make sure you got your money up. You know what I'm saying? For bail money, for when shit like that happens. Because sometimes you may have to get a lawyer for stuff like that. But again, it's not worth your life.
Bro.
It is not worth your life. It's not worth you getting put on a t-shirt, for you becoming another hashtag. Do not become another hashtag. Especially if you know you didn't do anything wrong. Like, you cannot hoot and holler because now you're resisting. Right. You can't do all that. Like, you already know.
He was moving. He was moving.
Now they got a case because I said you under arrest, and now you said I didn't do anything. I don't have to tell you my name. Tell them your fucking name. Why not?
Another thing you gotta watch for too, they naturally train to beat your ass while yelling, stop resisting, even if you're not resisting.
Yeah.
Like, if you like this, they can still beat your ass and say, stop resisting. So that body camera gonna pick it up and they gonna say, see, look, he was resisting.
See, what I've learned over the years and what I've taught you from that experience when we got pulled over.
Fuck them.
I agree, 100%. The most painful thing for a white police officer to have to do is to let you go. When you comply and give him everything he fucking want, and he ain't got shit on you, take the L, bro. Like, yes sir, you want me to call you sir? Fuck it. Yes sir. Yes sir, no sir. Where you going? I'm going home.
I ain't doing it.
You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the thing, dog. That's why we dying.
Yeah.
That's why we dying, because he feel like he already feel like he more superior than you. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give him the
So if I
attitude.
have to fucking swallow my pride to get back home to my kids, best believe I'm gonna do it. And if you beating me on camera and I know I ain't did nothing, I bet you I act better than Denzel, because I'm crying, snot coming out my nose, and everything. Everything. For real. Oh, listen, I wasn't even fucking doing nothing, bro. Look, I'm still, just please, officer, if you gonna take me to jail, just take me, dog. Don't kill me. I have children, bro. Real talk, like.
But like, it don't even have to get that far. If you just, like, honestly, I'm not saying that the police officers are not wrong. Yes, they pulling us because you're black. That's really the only reason why they pulling y'all. But the reason why they're trying to detain you and do all the other shit is because now you're what is the word? You're being defiant and you resisting and shit like that. Like, all that, I don't have to show you my ID, I don't have to tell you my name. Why the fuck not? If you didn't do nothing for real.
Predictable. It's predictable for them, so they know that I'm finna kill this nigga.
Yeah.
When they pull him over,
that's
I'm
it.
finna kill this nigga.
That's it. Like,
because he look like one of them. He look like one of them.
Yeah. Give
the
him
police
name.
officer, he even said that to us that night. Remember? Eric? He said, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all was in the wrong area. He got this skull cap on, no shirt. Y'all look like y'all up to no good.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if I had a motherfucking ski mask on.
I understand that.
Right, but you gotta understand the time that you living in right now.
And see, let me tell everybody the situation.
You know how many times I can't even count the times on my 2 hands that I done almost been shot by the police, and that's real shit.
I know.
Can't even count that shit on my
I done
2
been
hands.
with you with most situations, but I want to explain to the people exactly what happened. We was coming past a bad neighborhood, coming from my brother's house, and I was taking him home. They followed us from that neighborhood. You gotta go over Arlington Road and go past Burt Road. You know how Burt Road is. You go down, you know what I'm saying, Rohero until it turn, you make that motherfucking, that right on Merrill or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to take Eric home or whatnot. Now that night, I had on all black. Eric had on a skull cap with no shirt. And so from the outside perspective, it do probably look like we up to no fucking good, you know what I'm saying? Right, you know what I'm saying? We in my mama's Oldsmobile Alero or whatnot. I'm talking about soon as we get by Merrill, we see lights flashing. He pull up, he don't get out yet. 2 more police cars pull up. First off, that's gonna put a regular person in defense. Why the fuck all these police officers, right, you know what I'm saying?
Eric.
I can't even lie, this happened to me.
Right.
I went the fuck out.
Right, but see, that's what I'm trying to get people to understand not to do.
Right, but my instance was he followed me from my house.
Right.
I was leaving my house and I had my children in the car.
Right.
I wasn't like, oh, you know, nothing like that.
Right,
but I questioned him.
Right.
I'm going to question you.
Right.
Because me, I'm a former police officer.
Right.
I know my rights.
Right.
Why are you following me?
Right.
Because I pulled over. I didn't wait till he cut his lights on. I didn't do none of that. I pulled over and I stopped and waited until he came to my vehicle. And he came up to my vehicle and I said, why were you following me from my house?
Right.
He had no reason for him to do any of the things that he did because he followed me. And I knew he was following me because every turn I literally turned to get away from him, got away from him, and he found me.
Right.
And then he caught up with me and I stopped. And I pulled over and he got out and came and we had conversation. But I asked him, I said, why did you follow me from my house? He said something about my tag. How did you see my tag from where you were? Because the way that I have to pull out, you have to cross traffic to get out from my house. You followed me because you watched me leave out of my house with my 2 black children. And he was a white cop. He had no reason as to why he pulled me over.
Right.
Or as to why he was following me.
Right. And see, they'll give you some bullshit.
Oh, of course.
Because one of the officers that pulled us over, he wouldn't tell us why he pulled us the fuck over. The first officer came up to the window. He knew that we was gonna blow up with the question that he asked. And just like a nigga, Eric blew up. He came to the car, he said, you got any pistols, machine guns, or rocket launchers in the car I need to know about? Eric snapped, what the fuck we gonna find some shit like that from? And I was like, bro, calm down, I got this shit. You on the passenger side, ain't no reason, right? I got, right, calm down, bro, I got this shit. No, man, he just tried the fuck out of us, dog. Listen. We ain't finna fucking die tonight.
Right.
We not finna die tonight, bro. We in my mama car. It ain't shit in this motherfucker but chicken bones and goddamn gospel tapes.
Right. Agree.
Right. You know what I'm talking about? He asking, can he search the car? Go right a motherfucking head. You ain't finna find shit. And I'm watching you to make sure you don't put nothing in this motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what you gonna do if he do? That's why you not searching my car.
You can't search my car.
At that point in time, I was young and didn't know that I had rights to tell him, no, you can't search my car.
Okay, so I didn't know that. You can't tell them, no, I don't want
to
to
cannot search
right.
my car.
They can hold you.
Smell weed.
Right, if they smell weed,
Right.
they can hold you and bring the dogs in and all that crazy shit.
Nah,
and
they
stuff
can
like that.
search your shit
Right,
if they smell weed.
But that's my mama car. You know I would not, hell no, I wish you would pull that shit out of my mama car.
But that's probable cause.
Right.
But any
now,
other, they don't, unless they have a warrant for searching your vehicle, they cannot search your vehicle
right,
whatsoever.
Right. Now, the officer that was the dickhead, he's searching the car. Then the other officer, that I feel like it should be more types of him on the fucking force, he pulled me to the side and he told me straight up the fucking truth. He told me straight up, look, your tag good, your license good. You ain't got no broke tail lights. Y'all just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You look suspicious. He's got on this skull cap. You dressed up in black. All we doing is we trying to do our jobs. I respected him for telling me that. You told me the fucking truth. Now I gotta respect you for that shit. All right, so I know I don't need to blow up and blow the shit out of proportion. Let these people finish doing their jobs. They gave me back my fucking license. We went home. We still here today. You know what I'm saying?
And I understand completely what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. But then on another thing, it's like, my nigga, I can't wear black. I can't wear all black. I can't be in the car with no shirt on. Like, this my fucking shit. Like,
and who the fuck want to live their life like that?
Yeah, and that's what's sad about it. And it's like, my nigga, okay, so I understand we look suspicious. So I need you to go into those fucking suburban neighborhoods when the white motherfuckers do the same fucking thing. The same motherfucker that's walking by himself with his headphones on and shit. Go talk to that nigga. See what he got going on. Go search his room. Search his backpack.
Okay, well, let's say this. And I want the black community to chime in on this. Do we hold the same accountability for black officers?
So
they be the worst a lot of times.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. And I think I've never encountered a black officer. I haven't encountered an officer, period, in the manner that y'all have. And I know it's way, way worse for y'all. But I feel for them too, because they get a bad rap because then they like, oh, you a pig and you shouldn't do this and do that. So you can't even try to help your community because they don't even respect you. So you couldn't help them if you wanted to in some cases. So like they can't. So it's like, even when they trying to help you, like, because they can't even, like, a lot of times in our communities, I'm not gonna say this all the time, but a lot of times in our communities, depending on where you are, the black people are doing wrong. That's anywhere though. So it's like, for them not to lose their job, because you got to think too, they got their own fucking job too. You know, they own family, they got their own livelihood. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's I don't know.
That kind of thinking was more so back in the day. Now, if some niggas in the hood, it's the police that grew up over there. As long as he cool, they cool with him. But the problem is, most niggas that become cops was fucking nerds and weak ass niggas in high school.
So now they want to get back. They want to get back.
It's or you got the ones that want to show off for the white cops, so they treat us like shit.
So I can understand that. I don't like that whole the whole bit about like how cops like stick together. They don't want to tell each other. Like I seen somebody say like, with teachers, if they find out like a teacher's a pedophile, no, we band together. We don't want you here. We don't want you mixed in with us. We don't want them thinking that we're harboring a pedophile. We don't want you in our group. Police officers don't do that. My nigga, if you bad, and I'm a good cop. I don't want you around. So yeah, like, I don't know. Like, they should definitely like speak up for it. I know in certain cases they be like, you know, oh, I can't speak up because then this and that'll happen. But that's why the whole shit need to be like redone. Like for real, something got to give. So I don't know.
Like you said, there are some good cops, but then it's like we be talking about Snowfall or whatever. So you have the good black cops that are out there who want to do the right thing, who want to build up their community. But then you see a white cop doing the wrong thing.
You talking about Andre?
Hell yeah. But I'm just saying in general. But there are cops like that who, you know, I want to do right for my community. But then you see a white cop doing the wrong thing and you don't stop it. Or you don't say anything.
Yeah, but then that's what I say too, like, but they got their own family they got to think about too. Like with him saying something, do something. And then it's like another thing, like if you are the black cop in your community, like, but you see the drug dealers fucking up your community, what are you supposed to do? Know what I'm saying? And y'all shooting out here, y'all selling drugs, so am I not supposed to arrest you because that's what you're doing to our community? That's why we got needles and shit on the ground, because y'all selling drugs to these people, or y'all shooting up the playground and a kid just got shot. I'm not supposed to arrest y'all because I'm in this community?
Absolutely. So and I think that they should. I think that they should take their job seriously, because this is their job. This is what their family, their livelihood, how they make their money. At the same time, it's a thin line, because you're still black. Like you still have to maintain this like blackness. So like when I made the example using Andre, when he walked in and he saw his uncle getting beat up by the white cop. He could have stepped in and he didn't have to allow that. Now he could have just arrested him and let it go.
Yeah.
But he walked out while they whooping this man's ass, and he could have been killed that night. Like, who knows what could have happened had you not, or had you stepped in and said, "Hey."
At least somebody say, "Hey, your camera on something."
Right, something.
Like it has to be something has to be done. I don't think they need to have too many white cops running together. Fuck that. Bring that shit up.
Definitely.
It don't need to be motherfucking.
That needs to be motherfucking diverse.
It definitely needs to be diverse. You don't need too many white cops rolling together. Too many partnered up like that. Nah, that shit don't work like that. It don't work like that. I don't think they should do it that way. So we have a long way to go, and there's no apology that's gonna do it. You can't fix it. We just it needs to be changed. And
if I say what I want to say, it's gonna become militant, like real militant. Like
I understand what I know.
I'm on some other shit. I get so fucking tired of seeing the same fucking shit,
happen over and over.
But I'ma say this right here, my nigga. It's more of us than it is of them. What's gonna happen when we start shooting back?
Because you already got some who like
straight
ready.
Up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
It's something I want to say like after we get off the thing about that. So like I was saying though, like it's no apology that's gonna like fix it. That's gonna do any.
I raised my fucking churn. God damn it! Who the fuck are you to come and tell me that it's okay for you to take my fucking child's life because he jaywalked?
Yeah.
And he's afraid of you and don't want to tell you his name.
Right. I seen a video of a police officer. She seen a little girl, and she was like, I was out and about, and she seen a little girl, and she looked to be my son's age, and she went to talk to the girl, and the girl was scared, and the officer was crying, the lady was crying. She's like, because she's scared of me.
That's what I'm saying.
She's like, she's my son's age, and she's scared of me, the police who she's supposed to look at for protection and comfort, and she's afraid of me. And the lady was so hurt about it, and she was like, I'm sorry that and she was apologizing to the little girl, like, I'm sorry I scared you, like, but yeah, like, it's so sad that it has to be that way, that our kids are seeing police officers in a different way. It's so sad. So
we don't have no fucking body to turn to, bro.
We don't.
Like when shit like that happens, dog, who the fuck can we depend on? We can't fucking call the police. We gotta fucking police our own fucking neighborhoods because we can't depend on the people to do their fucking job the way that they supposed to be doing it.
Or they questioning you when you call them. I mean, the guy called you.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I need help.
Yeah, I called you about it. Like I said, ain't no apology.
What kind of shit is that I call you for help and I lose my fucking life?
You as soon as you pull up, you thinking it's me. My nigga, no, I called you. You trying to arrest me? You even trying to figure that.
And it's just happening more and more.
That's how it goes.
Bro, we gotta change the
subject. Yeah, I'm about to say we're gonna move on because so I wanted to ask, do you guys, as we were speaking on like apologies, do you apologize to your kids?
Yes.
You do. Kobe, do you apologize to your kids?
It's necessary.
Absolutely. Eric, I know you don't have kids, but thinking about it now, when growing up, do you remember getting apologies from your parents? None. Would that be something that you do to your kids? You would definitely apologize. Did it affect you in a way not receiving apologies from them?
Yeah, it kind of made me a little mad.
Yeah.
Like,
for them to say, I'm sorry, like, dang, you whooped me and you found it. Like, I ain't even do it,
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
I was in it right. I ain't even do nothing wrong.
Yeah. And then there was no apology to follow up or anything, and that would have just like made you like, okay. Okay. Remember that too when you do have kids. Remember that shit. Didi, and you said you do. Have you always, or is this something?
I have not always. I mean, my kids are only like 5 and 3, but I have not always. It's something that I kind of recently got into, only because I thought about it more. Like I don't ever remember getting an apology for anything. It don't matter for nothing.
It's necessary.
So I feel like it is necessary because it kind of like it brings about that brings about the conversation. Like, okay, I need to know what I did wrong Because like we
Your
always
child will
talk
know
about
that you're more understanding.
Exactly. Like I know I was
can
wrong.
talk to you.
Right.
Just like you tell me you're sorry, like I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry.
Right, but then it takes another road, and it's like now I know that I can talk to you
Mm-hmm.
because you're a human being.
Yeah.
You know you fuck up.
Absolutely.
Right.
Just because you apologize, okay, I'm taking that. All right.
And that the worst thing that can happen is your child to think like mama or daddy is too unreasonable.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't talk to them about
Exactly.
Nothing.
because then they gonna hide everything from you,
Yeah.
and then you
Right.
never know what the fuck happening with your child. That's how you create a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
apologizing and explaining can help. A lot of times I know like growing up, it's kind of like, I ain't about to explain to no child. And I used to feel that
Right,
way too.
right,
But like,
right.
I remember, and it was something so, and I laugh about it now, but I remember how I thought. Like I remember I told my mom, I was like, Mom, can you have me a twin sister? And she's like, no, fool. You know, but I didn't know how you had to have a twin sister.
Right.
So me, I was packing my stuff. I was like, I'm gonna run away. I was like, I'm a good kid. You know, I keep my room clean.
Right.
I'm good in school.
I deserve
Why
it.
can she not have me a twin sister? Like I deserve that. Don't I deserve somebody to play with? I don't have
Right.
nobody to play with. Why she won't have it? So that would have been a perfect time when I first said it to her to explain to me, because she didn't know I was planning on running away, because she didn't think of it like that. But that's just an example.
Right.
You know, and I tell my son all the time, use your words. Like, what's wrong with so? And now I'm not gonna lie, it pisses me off sometimes. But he'll come to me after I done went off on him, and he'll cry, and he'll come back and he'll say, Mommy, you made me cry, or you hurt my feelings. And I'll be like, well, what happened? And he'll be like, you were mad at me, and you whooped my butt, or blah, blah, blah. And I'll say, I'm sorry I made you cry. But, and I tell him, Mommy doesn't like it when you don't listen. Or explain to him why I yelled, why he had to get his butt whooped and stuff like that. And that's not something that I heard before. And I think that that's something that needs to change with people and their kids.
Yes,
because
Lord.
you need to explain to them, like, even if not like right then, but like later on when the dust settles. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
we're so used to doing stuff.
And you don't have to apologize for your
it was done
whooping,
before.
but apologize in general, because a lot of times parents are wrong and they don't want to apologize, and you should apologize to your
Pride
kids.
shit.
Definitely.
That pride shit. It's like, this your fucking child.
Right.
If you was at work and they told you, oh, you gotta apologize to keep your job, you would do it.
You're gonna do that shit.
It's brought down because of how we were raised though.
Right?
It's hard. I've learned to start doing it. I've never got apologized to when I was young. I'm a mama.
Yeah.
When
I
you
didn't
found
either.
out that your oldest child, well no, your second child was the one that stole and wrecked your car and you blamed it on me.
Shit.
Right, and you never apologized.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My son.
I just don't want to be part of it.
Right, at all.
I didn't know he was gonna say that.
No, I'm fuck that. 'Cause I'm still hurt
Gonna
by
be
that.
a whooping.
My son, you know what I'm saying? When he was the one that made me notice I need to take a different approach on how I'm parenting, because I remember in my fat days, I'm still fat. I'm still fat.
Come on, Slim.
I had a Hershey bar.
Oh, fat ass.
He goes to say.
I had a Hershey bar.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't mine. I bought it for my wife, but my wife didn't want it.
So you knew it was yours.
Automatic.
I didn't want my son to have it because he was always having like problems with his teeth anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I come home and the Hershey bar was not where I left it. You know what I'm saying? So I asked my daughter, did you eat that Hershey bar? And I can always tell when my daughter is lying because she has a certain face that she makes when she's lying. And she can't look me in my eyes for shit. And so she's looking me in my eyes, no, I ain't seen that chocolate bar. I ain't even know you had one. You know what I'm saying? So I asked my son.
If I did, it would have been gone.
Right.
For real.
I asked my son, at this point in time, I don't know when he's lying, but I'm thinking he's taking the same approach as my daughter. He's not looking me in my eye when he tell me no. I assume that he ate it. I said, go in your room. Go in your room. Don't fucking play that game. Don't watch TV. Don't do nothing. I made him shut it down. It was like fucking 4:30. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
To keep to a kid, that's 50.
dead.
That's
That's dead.
right. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He was so fucking hurt over that shit that I didn't believe him. His mama went and picked him up the next day from school. Usually, you know, when you pick your kids up from school, they so happy to see their mama. She said he got in the car and the first thing he said was, Mama, I ain't eat that chocolate bar. And my
Damn.
wife, my wife, she like called me and was like, your son is like hurt over this. You know what I'm saying? And so when she called me, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the house. I'm in the house, right? I get out of the motherfucking shower or whatnot. She called me and she tell me that or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I'm wiping my motherfucking self off. When I wipe myself, my nigga, the towel, I know the phone fell out my hand. And when the phone fell out my hand, I fucked around and I picked the phone up. The chocolate bar fell off of the counter and fell under the bed.
Damn.
And when it fell, that's when it hit me. I did knock up against something, and that motherfucker fell off the counter and fell under the bed.
Damn.
And I blamed it on my son or whatnot. And so that's when it hit me. I need to apologize to my son. I pulled my son to the side.
Because he was sad about he was hurt.
Right. And it's like, if I don't apologize to him, he ain't gonna know how to come and talk to me about anything. And see, now my son is still like fearful of me because I'm the force behind, like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's to a point with my kids, I don't have to whoop them. I'm more of the, you heard what your mama said type of parent. Like, if she be like, go take a bath, and I still hear the game, you heard what your mama said.
She better be in the toilet.
Right. When they hear that, they know, all right, let me go.
What your mom said.
As soon as I say that, like 30 seconds after, all you hear is whoosh, that water turn on like a motherfucker. But it's like he is so fearful of me, and I'm trying to get him out of that point where it's like, son, I need you. Tell me things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
My partner.
Right. You know, I am still your father. It's okay to be, you know what I'm saying, respectful to me and other adults and stuff like that, but I don't want you to fear me so much where you scared to talk to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want the relationship with him to be like that, and definitely my daughter, because niggas ain't shit. And I want her to be able to come talk to me.
We know it.
I want her to be able to come talk to me.
So yeah, okay.
Awkward moment?
No, it's not an awkward moment. No.
Random spoons!
Damn it, it was not awkward. It was not an awkward moment. Okay.
That shit was perfect.
No, it was not perfect. We are going to move on into our next segment. Well, not next segment. We have a twist on well, I guess we're gonna close out twice with you. Do you have divine thoughts, or do you have just your thing? Your both. Okay, so we're gonna let Didi go ahead and do her Dewana's divine thoughts.
Yes, that was right. Thank you. I'm just taking a minute to refresh. Okay.
Initiation.
This was actually initiated by Kobe. Thanks.
Really?
Appreciate you.
I am so flattered.
Mind the business that pays you. It really hit home. I had to like read over it a few times, but it was just like we get so caught up in other people's business and what other people are doing that we lose sight and we lose our motivation. We lose sight of our goals and the things that we want to do. That just hit home. It hit home because we literally, and we don't even, a lot of times we don't even realize that we're so caught up in other people's lives. Like, okay, there was this situation where I'm looking on Facebook and I see a couple that I've always seen. I've always seen this couple, and then one day I didn't see the couple anymore, and all I saw was separate pictures. It was just separate pictures, and then you don't realize how much you're paying attention to these people's lives, and you've invested your time. Once you start investing your time, you're gone. Okay. So it's like, okay, now I want to know more about you than I want to know about what I'm doing tomorrow to help myself flourish. So we have to like think about us. Mind the business that pays you, even though you may not monetarily be getting paid right now. Whatever it is that your mind tells you to do, that your mind is pushing you to do, those ideas, those thoughts, it will be provided for you. Everything that you need, you already have it. So if you just mind your own fucking business and do what it is that you need to do. You need to like, okay, write down this vision, make it plain. If I want to do something next year, give yourself a time limit. If you're thinking about what somebody else is doing, you're not going to have time to do what it is that you need to focus on. You need to think about whatever it is that's important to you, not important to somebody else, or important to your mama or your sister or your brother, or whomever. What's important to you, and do that shit. Because now, in these current days, I've seen so many entrepreneurs, and it is so beautiful to just see people thriving and flourishing because they mind their own business. And when you see people disappear for a long period of time, and that, the reason why I brought up the whole Facebook thing was because we always see people's stories on the outside. Right. We see, oh, she look happy as fuck. Ooh. But we don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
Hello.
So yeah, you might be all in their business. You only know what they want to tell you. Right. But you think you know all of this stuff. You so wrapped up in their business, baby, you don't even know when your birthday is. Mind the business that pays you. Do whatever the fuck it is that is important to you. Do that. Let that shit thrive and flourish.
I like that, Dee. That was good. I'm a bitch that praise you.
Amen.
I really like that.
I was listening.
Me too. Mine been gone. I was like, damn. Ooh, okay, real quick, because I always try to like piggyback off of something that you said that be like resonating with me. But you was like, you know, you won't even know when your birthday is, and it's like people be looking at these people on social media, and it's like, first of all, everybody want to show the good shit on social media because that's just what we want to see. Because when a motherfucker get on social media and they crying, they get picked on, they get talked about. Like, what the fuck you all on social media and you crying and shit? Da, da, da. So no, everybody's supposed to show you the good things. Like you said, you don't know what's going on in people's lives. You know, you should be concerned about what's going on in their life and what they did and how they looking. Like, worry about your shit. If you can't afford this purse or to look like that, that's on you. Need to worry about your shit. And if that's what you want, worry about how you can get it for yourself. Don't be worried about these other people. And then he was like, these entrepreneurs, like, I hate to hear people say, and this one thing that pisses me off here, I hate to hear people say like, oh, yeah, I want to start a podcast, but it's so many. Okay, oh fucking well. Right. Don't do it now because now look, you already in the right state of mind to do that shit. Like, how many brands of ketchup do you see on the shelf? Hello. How many types of coffee is it? How many types of vodka do you see at the liquor store? There are different brands of, I'm about to say anyway. There are so many different brands of stuff. Like, what if Rihanna thought, okay, no, I'm not gonna have Savage Fenty because Victoria's Secret got the shit all locked up? No. What if Rihanna thought, oh, I'm not gonna have her Fenty Beauty because there's Maybelline, there's Revlon, there's this, there's all types of stuff that you can do.
And baby is a billionaire.
Yes, and it's a market for everything. Like, okay, you're gonna have the people that's gonna buy your makeup, buy Brie, whatever. Like, do your own shit. Like, stop worrying about what other people do. There's more than one person that do everything. Just like there was Uber first, and then it became Lyft. Now it's like there were taxis, and then somebody thought about it. Like, worry about your own shit. Stop worrying about what other people got and what other people do. If you got your shit, and if it don't work, then okay, boom, it don't work. Go on to the next shit. But do your shit. Stop worrying about what other people got, because then down the line, when you see somebody else with that shit, people are like, damn it, I thought about that shit. But no, now it's gone.
I want to say this. Your gifts will make room for you.
Hello.
If that does not make sense, it ain't ready for you yet. But your gifts will make room for you. Whatever it is. When I was doing makeup, I was getting people I didn't even know.
Plenty of makeup artists
calling me, hey, can you? I took her with me to Channel 4 News to do makeup. Your gift, whatever it is, I don't care if it's shit, making fucking smoke trays.
How many people make them?
How many people
make money? So that's it.
It's just whatever. Just mind your business, dog. Mind your business. God, it's just.
All right, we getting mad.
Sorry,
it's okay.
It's just to keep it to yourself. And a lot of times people always want to talk trash about people that say to themselves, "Ain't nothing wrong with it." Huh?
No, you didn't see what he doing with the lips.
What?
My bad. But I feel passionate about that because one thing that does bother me is when I see women post like, I'm so glad my boyfriend ain't no rapper because I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, like.
That bothers me. That bothers me.
Because
you can't let it bother you though. That's just prefaces though. Because shit, I can't
mind your business.
be with no stripper.
Mind your fucking business.
No, but it's like you're not gonna. So if your dude come out and say like this was always something I wanted to do, I want to try to rap, I want to. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna shit on that man's dreams just because you? That's
I'm
stupid.
gonna shit on my girl that she say,
I want to be a stripper.
yeah.
But no, she better not come here and say no shit like that.
Or
That
You're
shit's
not. Maybe
stupid,
you're
though,
not.
dog.
right.
Maybe you're just not the one for her, and she needs to be with
That's
someone
just
who just.
that's something different for people to say.
That
Like,
is
oh, I want to be a
different.
stripper. I was inspired. But I don't know. It's different. I don't know.
Don't listen to
But I understand what you're saying, but I understand what Eric's saying too. I don't know, bitch. Holla.
Your nigga wanna rap and you don't wanna motherfucking deal with that shit. I pray that nigga go triple platinum and get another bitch pregnant and leave your stupid ass.
But the question
Bitch.
is, can he rap? Because sometimes
That's the thing now.
But see that, but if the nigga can't rap, don't tell. I mean, don't not tell him.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say.
Don't be a yes man.
Communication is.
That's
key.
why the game's so fucked up.
Yeah.
But, however,
And then the niggas making money though. Them niggas getting the bags and the clothes.
you might have a lot of women too that be like, man,
The wig.
that ain't you. You just need to get
And
it up.
see,
And the nigga be like, nah.
This is your time for any one of Prince Akeem's fans. Come to me. If you think that I suck, I promise you, I swear to you, I am not gonna go at you like you think I am. Because one thing that I've learned over the years is how to take constructive criticism. That ain't gonna do nothing but make me better. Okay, they don't like this, I'm not strong with this, I'm not strong with that. And what I can say to you underground rappers, fellow underground rappers is, if you've been doing it for a while and you go back and listen to your first music, if you still think the first shit that you made is riding, you suck. I'm dead serious. Am I wrong?
Thinking about it.
Am I wrong? I'm dead serious. Everything that I listen to when I go back that I made, what the fuck is this shit?
Right.
Why the fuck ain't nobody tell me you niggas ain't shit? And that's why it went from me being in groups of 7 when it rapped down to just myself.
Yeah.
Cause nobody kept it real with me. Nobody didn't tell me like, hey bro, that shit,
That
bro,
ain't
that
it,
ain't it.
Right.
That ain't it. I
Eric.
the box.
I'll be the only nigga. I'm lying. Eric and my brother Trent. Shout out to Louis Strong Arm. He changed his name. Right. I would write the bomb fucking verse in my mind. This shit
In my
finna
mind.
be hit. This shit finna be hitting, bro. Look at his face. Because he know what I'm finna say.
This ain't
You
it.
know what I'm finna say? Nigga be done spit that shit. That nigga stop it right in the middle of the song. Fuck is this?
Damn, Eric. Well, let me
you
start
got
writing some
going?
other stuff.
What you got going, bro? What you got going? Nah, that ain't it, though. I don't like that. I don't like
And
that.
that's what you need. That's
You
what
need
want.
that shit.
Right.
You need that, boy, because if you come in my motherfucking studio with that shit, how many they say they make, how many they say they make,
That's how they do.
listen,
What?
Congo, monkey,
Ooh.
ugly monkeys, get out of here. Get out of here with that
I'm
shit,
done.
man.
I'm done.
That bullshit,
Be
dog.
real with the people, y'all. Stop scratching it on me. Okay, so we're gonna switch up. We have a little twist in this. Normally we have Kobe close out with asking Prince a queen.
We're ending the fucking season on not knowing what the shit is still.
I said it, but I said a queen.
That's why
Asking Prince Akeem question, but we're gonna switch it up and it's gonna go to Dee Dee.
are we telling the fans why is we switching them?
Why are we
It seems like
switching?
y'all acting. See, it really is finna be 3 for vibes. Let me just get on this truck, cause don't nobody be appreciating me. I'm gonna go get on
We
this
are
truck.
not moving to 3 vibes only, okay?
We are
So
not.
we need 4 vibes only. But Dee Dee, why are we moving to?
It was only because she just,
Delivered to you.
yeah, it was
See?
delivered to me.
See?
That was all.
Which we encourage.
Yes,
at
we
By
do.
the
We
Way.
do encourage
whoever.
anyone to,
Whomever.
Right. We
and they will
encourage
get
that.
to Prince Akeem.
So what is it?
Keep scratching.
It's okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have a cougar. She's older.
A cougar.
She got a fat booty.
Anywho, she's an older lady, and she's engaged to be married. They're actually supposed to be
Oh, never
getting
mind. I don't
married.
want to know if she got a fat booty. She getting married.
They're supposed to be getting married pretty soon. Pretty soon, within the next few months, actually. And they seem, to be in love or whatever. Her concern is her fiance wants to have a threesome. She does not. want to have one.
Okay.
On top of that, let me get
There's more?
There's more. There's more. He wants her to find the person, the woman, for the threesome.
Which is normal.
Because he said he thinks it's cheating if he does. And to put the cherry on top with the whipped cream. He has ED. If you don't know what ED means,
What?
it is erectile dysfunction.
So his dick can't get hard and he want a threesome.
You don't have enough
Too much for a
Bingo.
Thursday.
He doesn't have enough dick for 2 bitches.
Bingo. He doesn't have enough for one.
For one.
It's too
So,
much.
But he wants two.
No, sir. No, sir.
What he gonna eat?
Negative.
All you can eat
Nigga,
buffet?
my nigga.
I don't know.
That nigga gonna look.
Because they're going to be enjoying themselves. First of all, me, if my nigga wants a threesome and I have to bring somebody, you're not going to embarrass
Me.
You cannot embarrass me not bring a bitch into the room and you can't even fuck.
We missing the point.
You can't fuck me.
We missing the point.
What? What's the point?
She's finna marry a nigga who dick can't get hard. Nigga, you better be appreciative. You could have died lonely.
What the fuck you
So,
got?
but my thing, like maybe for the night, for the evening, he's gonna get him some Viagra or Cialis.
I mean,
or
I think that
some
he
type
may
of
have
sick-
some sort of treatment or something.
Okay, so maybe he's gonna do that. But I would be unless
I wanna be in the bed with somebody gotta crank their dick up like a
right.
lawnmower.
But no, shut up.
It's coming, girl.
So now, if he does take any of those types of things for it, if you know that he's okay with doing Viagra or whatever, and he's lasting with you, then okay, yes, I wouldn't mind doing it. But she don't want one anyway.
Right.
So
no, not at all.
Then she should just use that as an excuse. Like she already don't want to do it, but I'd be like, baby, you can't even get it up.
That-
So we're not gonna have this girl here all goddamn night waiting for you to get hard. So yeah, no, I wouldn't want to get embarrassed. No, Eric, what do you feel?
Shit.
That's a lot, huh?
That, man.
That's loaded.
I ain't got nothing to say. What the fuck she?
All I can say, bro, is be appreciative that she want to marry your ass, cause your shit don't work anyway. And what woman don't want to be fucked when?
But how the fuck you ask somebody that shit if your
First
shit
off,
don't
I tell you
work?
what, ma'am, what you do, fuck that, ma'am, what you do, you tell them, okay, because you want a threesome, I'm gonna go find a dude, cause his dick work, and I'm gonna get a young man.
That's what I said.
Eric,
Yeah.
you busy? You busy? You busy?
Yeah, we got the perfect gentleman for you.
I said, I think because as long as her needs are being met, I want her needs to be met first.
Correct.
So I said that if this is something that he wants, you don't want it. So maybe you should discuss some terms.
As far as like a hall pass.
As far as not necessarily a hall pass. If this is something that you want, then I need to get what I want because all of her
on that
needs
shit
or
though.
all of her needs are not being met.
Right.
So if you meet my needs, then maybe
Then we can meet your needs. We gotta
we
meet your
can
needs.
discuss this. But there has to be some sort of happy medium somewhere. Oh God, I'm
What?
nervous about this phase.
Yeah, I know, me too.
You nervous about my face? I ain't finna come back to that. I agree to everything you say. Everything you say, I'm agreeing to.
Okay.
It's just, we running a little deep.
Okay,
On
so
this
wait.
episode,
You saying
you know what I'm
like we'll
saying?
wrap it up?
Yeah, because we
Okay,
we running
sorry.
a little deep.
All right, we got you. Thank y'all so much for joining us for this last episode of Vibes Only Podcast for the season. We will be coming back in a few
Cliffhanger.
weeks for y'all.
Bigger and better, baby.
Bigger and better, baby. Thank y'all so much. Y'all can still send in your questions, topic suggestions. We can still interact with you guys on our Instagram at @4vibesonly_podcast. You can still email us at forvibesonly@gmail.com. And we are looking for guests for the next season. So if you're in the Jacksonville area, if y'all want to fluid us out, we will get fluid out. We don't mind. We can do that. Thank y'all so very much. We love you all. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. And I think that's it. Okay, bye.
Bye.
For Vibes Only.